his service area. All he has to do is come through and seal the deal here, and he's won the title. Sounds so easy, Craig, when I say it like that. Not quite as straightforward, though, is it?
No, definitely not. For sure, I think the task is a hell of a lot easier than it was 12 months ago. We had to win every stage there, and we had to go on the door handles. We were leaving this always petrified, wondering how the hell we were going to be able to pull it off. Whereas this time the task in theory is a little bit easier. So we just have to drive around with a 2 minutes 40-second lead and 3 relatively good stages to go. So
we've got some tricky stages out there this morning. Though you had a bit of rain. What were they like?
The first one was pretty much bone dry. The second one we had some humidity in places, and then it got very damp and wet towards the end. And the last one went dry again. So it's been a real mixed bag of things, really. We had some rainfall as well in the middle one. So we were on probably not conservative enough with her, considering how much of a lead we had. So we're going to make it a little bit more conservative this time, just so we can have it extra safe. So when you were the speed we're going at, I think it would be near enough impossible to go off. So it's how it is.
Touch wood. You have been saying at the stage and how slow it has been out there. A lot of drivers say, when they're not in that battle, concentration can go a little. Are you finding that, or are you absolutely focused?
Yeah, it's strange. I'm just trying to listen to the notes as much as I can, and it's kind of a fast recce, really. And I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, if somebody's out there, I'd like to be back in a World Car sometime, and I'm just trying to tweak my notes. So I'm concentrating on that and trying to forget about what's happening behind, and just. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just driving the way I think is right. Okay, we're dropping lots of time, but thankfully we put in all the groundwork over the last 2 days to enable us to do that. So it's a good feeling.
Good groundwork over the past 2 days, but you've been preparing for this one for a while. You've had a lot into this.
We've been for this for the last 22 years, should be known. But yeah, since we had a half a chance in France, coming from there, I just said it a while. I left no stone unturned, and fortunately for this paid off. Friday the conditions were horrific, and they just weren't. It wasn't the day to push, and Fiji made a mistake, and we're very fortunate to capitalise on that. So this last day and a half after the gravel has gone swimmingly so far. So I think a lot of your results is probably done before you even arrive to the event. You know what I mean? A lot of the preparation it just puts you in such good stead to do the event. So for sure, it's something I'd like to continue.
Obviously, it would mean a lot personally if this happens today. Professionally wise, how much would it help for next year, and what your plans are for next year? For me, first of all, it's a massive thing. It would put something very bright on a very dull year for me. And for next year, unfortunately, and I've got nothing. If I win this, I still don't have anything. I've got no budget. And I don't mean to put a big dark cloud over everything, but it's the reality. I've got no budget. Ireland is a small country. We're in the middle of a deep depression, and the money isn't out there to give someone like me. And I'm going to have to work my socks off to try and pull something off. But for the moment, it's not looking so good. But I just have to try and win this weekend, and fingers crossed something may come of it. Well, let's hope so. Somebody with your talent, Craig, surely cannot be left on the shelf.
I would like to think so, that we could pull something together, but you have to be a realist. Sometimes you can't dream about things. For sure, by hook or by crook, I'll get to the World Championship somehow. But for the moment, I'm just not sure entirely how I will. But this weekend to get out of the way first.
3 stages to go. Best of luck from us all at WRC 9.
Thanks very much. Cross all your fingers, and anything you can second cross, because I really need it.
We are crossing everything for you, Mr. Breen. Thank you very much. Good luck.